Hello, how are you today? Today I'm going to talk about your personal goals and professional goals. We're trying to build the business here. So making the decision the hardest part because you know why we're not making the decision? Because there's no clarity in the mind. You have to have the clarity in your mind. What are you thinking? And not making the decision, this is the reason, because there's so much going in the mind. To, to make the decision, you need to see clearly what you want, and then definitely you're going to make the decision, because your decision going to come from your believing yourself and having faith in yourself, and to making that space in your mind to have something new. If you're not going to make the space in your mind to replace something with something, and people just confuse and they don't know how to make the decision, they are living in a worry and doubt and fear all the time, because they just looking at the outside circumstances, and they think they haven't got money, and or they haven't got the tools, they haven't got the people to help them, or whatever. There is always gonna be excuses, and this is how I'm seeing people doing that, and they make excuses, and let me tell you, if your mind is like that, it's going to be like that, because there's no space to replace with something new, because mind is cluttered with, there's so much going on as thoughts, and there's no space to have a to enter something new. To make the decision, you have to make the space in a clarity, with the solid, with the faith, and with the, and to make the decision to replace with something by law. So most of the time people don't know how to make the decision. This is what I have learned when I did my consulting. Bob was my mentor. He was so good, and he taught how to make the decision. Decision comes from your faith. Decision comes from you when you're believing in something. Decision comes from when your thoughts are, this is what you want, and you clearly know it. And this is the reason who people are leaders, and they know when to make the decision and when not to make the decision. But most of the time people, because there's so much going in the mind, they are not sure about it. They are not sure about, because they don't trust others. They don't, because first you don't trust yourself, and how you can trust others. And this is the reason the people are living in the doubt, they're living in the fear, they're living in the thoughts. There's no clarity in the thoughts, and there's no space to enter something new. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling you're living in the fear, if you're feeling you're living in the doubt, this is the reason, because there's so much going in the mind. You have to have the clarity in your mind first. What do you really want? And what benefit going to do that to you, or your business, or your environment, or family, and whatever you are surrounding with. So to making the solid decision, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to have the faith in yourself. And then that whatever you're trying to get something or have something that going to benefit you, or gonna benefit around your surrounding and your family and your friends. And when I did my consulting, I had very strong faith, and I believed in myself, and I trusted in myself. Spending $30,000 on my consulting, that's a lot of money. Even though the circumstances, whatever they were, I made the decision, and with the faith, with believing in myself, and I did it. And this is how you have to make that decision. But to make the decision, it doesn't just come like that, just saying that I believe in myself, I have faith in myself. No, you have to continue studying as your mindset. You have to have the clarity, you have to have the right information, and then you get the courage to do things, then you get the clarity in your mind. Because according to Emerson, the first law is you have to have the clarity in your mind. If you don't have the clarity in your mind, you'll be thinking 100 things at a time, and you're not making decision for anything. You're just going around and around, just like a going around, and you're just staying on the same place and same situation, same family, same friends, as the whatever the circumstances you are dealing with it. So to change that, you have to have that. First, you have to bring that clarity in your mind, as you have to see what do you really want and what benefit going to bring in my business, and of course your environment. When you start to change, your everything start to change. Your environment start to change, and your outside circumstance to change when you start to change. This is the way to make the change. You have to make the space here in your mind, the space, the change you want, and then definitely you're going to see it outside. Hopefully this YouTube going to help you making the decision. And most of the time people, they are stuck with, they don't know how to make the decision because they haven't got the clarity. So you have to have the clarity in your mind first, and then you have to start believing in yourself. You have to have a faith in yourself. Of course, you do need the right information to study every single day to get the courage to do things. So this is what I do, and I study every single day. You get the courage to do the things. You always scared, you always frightened to do things. So hopefully this YouTube going to help you. So let's start. Your homework is start to have the clarity in your mind first. Then you're going to see the clarity and what is going to benefit you as your business, and then your environment, then your family and friends, and then things going to start to change. But the change is from here in your mind, according to the laws, and then outside you're going to see the change. So making the decision is a big thing, and you have to start thinking what benefit going to bring whatever the decision you're going to make around your business or personal goals or professional goals. So let me introduce myself. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Anita Bansal. I'm a consultant of Thinking to Result. My mentors are Bob Proctor and Sandy Gallagher. And this is what I have learned from them. And this is what I'm sharing with you. All I'm doing just facilitating this lesson, what I have learned. Hopefully you can start taking the benefit out of these YouTubes. And if you like the YouTube, please give a thumbs up. And if you do need a further help, email me. Sometimes I do share my email, and you can email me, send me the message, and you ask all the questions around your personal goals and professional goals. This is what I do, help people how to set their goals, personal goals and professional goals as business. And of course, Thinking to Result going to help you to achieve your goals. So hopefully you're going to make the solid decision around your business, and then what is going to benefit you. Definitely, if you have the clarity and make the decision, and then definitely things going to start to show and start to change. Thank you for watching the YouTube, and have a great day. So think about making the decision, something going to benefit you in your business and your family and yourself and your environment. So this is a way to change your environment. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.